We have the challenge of people, do you know we're here in Leetonia and actively hiring and looking to fill permanent roles.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
The following is an excerpt from the Brain Gain Navigators series. For more information on this series, click on the Brain Gain tab at BusinessJournalDaily.com.
You know, it's an interesting story. I grew up on the north side of Youngstown, and I ran away from home immediately after high school, like a number of people, and ended up back home after a number of years away, actually most of my adult life. I, on a whim, applied to a job because it was only about 30 minutes from my mom's house, and I was kind of in a relationship that said, go back home. And I applied here, never thinking I would get the job. And somehow I got a phone call and was able to sell myself to this company. And I guess the rest is history.
So I started on the floor as a packer on midnights, and then I bid back to the PEP department where I was a saw operator and a CNC operator as well. And then I got a lead job back there, so I was lead of that department. And then most recently I got this position about a year ago. So I've kind of moved all over the place.
I actually handle the recruiting and other talent funnel for the whole company. So that can come from a number of directions. That can come from tech schools, that can come from internships, that can come from just a blanket application where people see our advertisements out in the area and try to get a position here. And so I handle a good section of all of the screenings here, and I set them up with the interviews here, and that goes from everywhere from the entry-level positions all the way up to a general manager or a presidential role.
The big part of my job right now is the onboarding, so I schedule the orientation for the new hires just about every week. We are hiring a lot right now, so that's a big chunk of my job, but I'm also responsible for trainings on the floor. So right now, we actually just created a new crane training program here that I kind of put together and other various trainings for the current employees that are working on the floor already. So
we're expanding again, and there's a lot of hesitation probably to come to work right now. People are still fearful of the virus, and before that it was probably some of the same things where one, we have the challenge of people, do you know we're here in Leetonia and actively hiring and looking to fill permanent roles. And then other than that, it's staying competitive with everybody else that's hiring in the area.
Whenever I see people that came through our onboarding, kind of like whenever I first took over this job and they're out on the floor and they're thriving right now, that's like a big, that's definitely rewarding for me. You see them moving up in the company already in the short amount of time that they've been here. And that's pretty rewarding to see that.
Oh, it's always fun when I find out that an individual's life has changed because I was able to help them get a job. That's always a good time.
My advice is don't be scared. Like you said, there's a lot of stigma around, that's more for men, right? That's men's work. But don't be scared. We will train you for all these positions. We have several young women that just got hired recently and they had no manufacturing background, and that's okay because we will hire them to do these jobs. So that's my advice. Don't be scared, and if it's something you're interested in or you think you're interested in, just give it a try. Myself, I never thought I would be working in a factory, but that's what I love, and it's definitely, I would definitely give it a shot.
The video you just watched is an excerpt from the Brain Gain Navigators series. For more information on this series, click on the Brain Gain tab at BusinessJournalDaily.com.
Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell for notifications. And also make sure to connect with us on Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. For all of your business news, visit businessjournaldaily.com. For all of your arts and entertainment news, go to afterhoursyoungstown.com.
BusinessJournalDaily.com. 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
I like a bank that's a pillar in my community.
I like a bank so cutting edge, they have a lab branch.
We are so alike.
Well, we do both bank at Farmers National Bank.
Farmers.
Stand strong.